કેમ છો? મજામાં છો? In Gujarat, so I have to at least say a few words in Gujarati. Present here for this Goa State Seminar on growth opportunities and aspirations. My good friend and former President of Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Pratik Patwari, other good friend from Association, who always takes keen interest, Mr. Mangarish Pai Riker, my CEO on the investment promotion board, always working to get the investment, do something exceptional in Goa. Shwetika Sachanji, my new director, I would say, spelling out the newer policies. Egna Cletus, Mr. Tushar Joshi. I have taken him from Gujarat to Goa. And all the captains of industry present here. I look at you as potentially people coming to invest and to enjoy in Goa. In the first place, I want to say that I hope giving the presentations here, my CEO, Investment Promotion Board, as well as my director have given you enough insight into what is actually happening in Goa, what we want to do, and how we plan to move forward. But as you are in your 10th edition of the Gujarat Summit, the world is seeing, the world has seen how much we have moved forward, how much you are moving at such a frantic pace that every Indian today is confident, looks at the success story of Gujarat, looks at the success of everyone in the country, starting with Gujarat. And may I say so, right in the beginning itself, all this happens because, as you know, you are captains of industry, how your industry grows, how there is new thinking, how there are out of the box ideas. All this is happening because of the awesome, awe-inspiring leadership of none other than Narendra Modi ji, our Honorable Prime Minister. I want to say it outset because it is a reality. Whether it was as the Chief Minister of Gujarat, how he has propelled your state today to be a vivid example, outsurpassing other states, and to be there right in front, leading from the front. And what happier situation we all Bharatiyas, we all Indians can be than the same person doing it so handsomely, result oriented at the national level. And I want to say this because looking at the number of collaborations, agreements, futuristic ideas brought on the table, moving towards implementation, the dream of 5 trillion economy is not far away. It is achievable, and Gujarat will be leading from the front. And that I am very confident. And perhaps both it has in common, Gujarat and Goa, whether it is Gujarat Chamber, whether it is Goa Chamber. We have a lot to collaborate. We have a lot where it can be a win-win situation for everyone. And may I say so, with so many commonalities, we have to work together. I may be from a small, tiny little state, but I still call it a jewel in the crown called India. And we want to also to move forward, and that's how we have enunciated newer policies, making it more easy to do business. Ease of doing business has been practically done, whether it was the new industrial policy, whether it was the new logistics and warehousing policy, and recently we have changed regulations as far as allotment of land is concerned, simplifying things further in the Industrial Development Corporation. Because we mean business.
Every part of your body
and
be full of that idea.
As I have
and
always
just leave every other idea
said,
alone. This is the way to
I want
success.
to say this here a
On the
little
National Youth Day
differently.
today,
Like
you remember this
I always
verse
had
of
an issue
Swami
with
Vivekananda.
my director is
India
from
is-
Kerala. So if I want to tell her, they always
On
used to
National
say
Youth Day,
God's own country.
on National
And then
Youth,
what was my argument to that? The gods dwell in Goa. So if it's God's own country, but they come and live in Goa. That's why everything good happens, and we want good things happening in industry as well. And I will
take
go
up one
further
idea,
today
make
because
that
that's
one
my
idea
belief
right.
after looking at things
Think of
happening
it.
at your 10th
Dream of
summit
it.
and what
You
has
want
happened
that
a little
idea.
in the past.
let the brain,
I must
muscles,
say,
nerves, every part of your body
Narendra Modi ji
be full of that idea
really
and just
makes
leave
the
every
gods work
other
in
idea
Gujarat,
alone.
work overtime,
This is the
thinking
way to
out of the
success.
box, putting in
On
the
the
minds
national
of
youth-
industrialists, putting in the minds of you captains who lead from the front, building up eco infrastructure in such a way that everybody grows. There is inclusive growth, and that is what he is doing. So I think the gods also don't have rest because our country, a truly developed country, and 2047 as is his dream, it is not far away from realization. Neither we are going to be left pondering whether it has happened. It is bound to happen. Now, having said this, what am I trying to tell you? We welcome in Goa eco-friendly industry. Tourism is our mainstay. In tourism, in the entertainment sector, there is tremendous opportunity. We have a workforce, we have people who would be willing to work in such. That happens with artificial intelligence also coming in a big way.
To
Why
success.
can't
On the
we
National
think
Youth Day
big?
today,
We have
you
started to
remember
think
these
big.
words of Swami
And we
Vivekananda.
look to
Namaskar.
your guidance
Take up one idea,
because as
make
a
that one
state
idea
in
right.
Gujarat we have
Think
achieved
of
so
it.
much.
dream of
So
it.
why
Live
can't
on that idea.
you help us out
Let the brain,
in a manner that it
muscles,
would help
nerves,
both of us?
every part of your body
And
be
this
full
is
of
what
that
we
idea
look forward
and
to.
just leave every idea.
I must tell you, also what matters is the nature of the people. Gujaratis have shown their friendly nature. Gujaratis have shown their business enterprise. They have shown their futuristic thinking. And they are the most loved people. Therefore, they have been able to expand and work with people all over the world. And similarly, may I say so, another commonality between Goa and Gujarat. Goans also are very friendly people. Anywhere you go in the world, you will find a Goan. He is working, adding up to
Other idea
everything
alone.
that is good for
This is
that
the way to
particular
success.
place. And
On the National Youth Day
therefore,
today,
again
you
a very
remember these
friendly
words of
person.
Swami
And that is what
Vivekananda.
Goa is. East
India-
meets the West.
Particulars.
You have both the cultures.
National
We had
Youth
the
Day,
Portuguese ruling
on
her
National
for
Youth
more
Day
than
today,
450
you
years.
remember these words
And that
of
helps
Swami-
to assimilate a different culture. Therefore, everyone
No,
likes to come there.
absolutely,
So when you come to
absolutely.
Goa, remember that you will come for business, and when you do
Yeah,
business, at the
this
end
is
of
the
the
way
day,
to
you will
success.
feel
On
to
the
do
National
some
Youth Day
pleasurable
today,
activity,
you
and that
remember
is
these
how
words of
tourism also
Swami
is built up in a
Vivekananda.
big way. So why can't you think of Goa? For infrastructure's sake, today we
On
have
National
one of
Youth
the
Day
best
today,
bridges
we remember
which
these
has
words
just
of
been
Swami
inaugurated
Vivekananda.
recently by Nitin Gadkari ji. Our Honorable Prime Minister has inaugurated the Mopa airport. We have two airports in a small
Vivekananda,
tiny state
India's
like Goa, one in the
iconic
north,
spiritual leader.
one in the south.
Swami Vivekananda.
We have a natural
Where was it?
port
Where was
which was
that?
previously called
Slow
MPT,
down,
Marmugao
Madam.
Port Trust, now it is
Don't
called
drop the
Marmugao Port Authority,
My eyes are dropping
a
down.
natural harbour. All that
Swami
we have to do
Vivekananda
is see that more
demonstrated
container
innovative spirit,
traffic builds
a
up
spirit
for
that's
making it a trading hub. We have two
India's iconic
railways,
spiritual leader.
Southwestern Railway
Swami
and the
Vivekananda.
Konkan Railway.
spiritual leader.
And all that is required for you to export.
Flow the one
I must
demonstrated-
say, Goa would be the best place
Swami
to do
Vivekananda.
that. I know not everything gets perhaps exported by the exporters from Ahmedabad itself. It either is
India's
sometimes to
iconic
Delhi, as
spiritual
I
leader.
understand,
Swami
sometimes
Vivekananda
to
demonstrated
other
innovative
states,
spirit,
maybe
a
Mumbai.
spirit
Why
that's proud to
can
do
these things
better
not be
in
done
every
for Goa?
single passing moment.
There is a
The
need
present
to
moment
combine
that
the
we live in,
synergies.
Rama.
There is a need
The present
to collaborate.
with every
And
single passing
what
moment.
better thing can be there if the
Every
proposals
single
come
passing
from your
moment.
On the 29th of this month,
The present,
that is
the moment that
in
we
January
live in,
itself,
Rama,
we are having our own summit, Invest Goa Summit. I would like most of you to come. Tell your friends, tell the other industrialists. Let's make things happen. Yes, you are
the
growing
present,
like a
the moment
giant.
that we live in,
Gujarat
supreme.
is growing.
It is our
But you
moment
cannot
to
have
exert all
big
our
spots
energy, imagination,
in other parts of the country,
creativity,
including
to
Goa.
bring out the best
You have to
within us.
see, and that's
When
what
each
is
one of us
what the
exerts to
Honorable
be the
Prime
best
Minister
of
has
what
told
we
us.
can be,
He wants the
we will
whole
transform
of the
ourselves
country
and
to
our
develop as
It
one.
will become the world that
The
we want.
strength has to be
This
built
will be
up.
the truest and the
We
best
have to
way remember
capitalize.
Swami Vivekananda.
The biggest capitalization would be if we are able to harness our youthful energy through the young population that we have. That is a challenge. Skilling them. And that is what Honorable Prime Minister also
Swami
desires.
Vivekananda.
So
This will be the
how to make
truest
it
and the best
happen,
way
how
to remember
to
Swami
get
Vivekananda.
all of them together and see that our nation truly prospers with inclusive growth of the person at the lowest level,
This will
the
be the
poor
best way to
man,
honor his spirit
should be
and his
our
work.
thinking. And then
The
it
IT
is
and
bound
tourism sector
to
are constantly
materialize.
working towards promoting
Goa, I want
various
to say one
opportunities
thing.
for the youth.
You will
With the
never
help of
find a
different
case
schools and
where
colleges and
somebody
clubs
would
that have been
dislike coming to
established
Goa. It's a place where everybody likes to come. So when you come, my simple proposition to you,
on the
do
IT and
business,
tourism sector.
enjoy yourself, and today,
Towards
after the
promoting
COVID
various
particularly, we
opportunities
have
for the
learned a
youth.
new thing.
With the help
Work
of
from
different
home.
schools and colleges
You can
clubs
work from
that have been
anywhere.
established.
I know of several top people who came to Goa because they thought that's the safest place, and rightly so during COVID times. They have set up shop there, now they have bought their houses, they live there, they work from there. They go to their workplace, connectivity is very good, you have two airports, so many flights, so much of infrastructure, even otherwise to travel, good roads, good internal networks. People prefer to travel and work from Goa. It is my invitation to you as well. Let us grow together, Gujarat and Goa. If we move forward, then there would be lot of things happening in a manner perhaps we ourselves cannot envisage. Just yesterday, Mr. Patik was kind enough to take me to railway. People were there from that particular American state. You had that Secretary of State also telling us what's the collaboration. Today it is time for international collaboration as well, and you have done it well. So while you have done it well for your state, we also wish some of it is rubbed on Goa. And we don't need much. Neither we have the capacity of those big land chunks, but we have an atmosphere where even in that limited space we have grown.
The IT and
It's not for nothing that the pharmaceutical industry contributes 13% of whatever that is means manufactured in a small tiny state of Goa. We have many things to offer. And as I said, it can also turn for those in educational sector as one of the biggest educational hubs. You can set up those particular facilities, those universities,
the IT and tourism
skilling centers, other things connected with education, residential schools, with top class collaboration, then Goa would be the place. It is not that you will not want to come there. And along with education, if the children come, parents will want to come and stay, they will stay in the hotel, automatically tourism will build up. So what an immense opportunity for us to grow. And then, as I said earlier, if the gods dwell in Goa, they are bound to sort of monitor, means change your mind in such a manner, feed you all the positive things, the positivity that would come into your thinking, out of the box ideas would come. And that is what many people tell me. Some one or two scientists who had come there for a holiday told me, oh, I had this idea, I don't know, there's something different in Goa. The air is different, yes, it's pure. And that in the atmosphere itself of promoting the goodness is so very strong, he told me, that something different happened to me. I got many new ideas. And this is not for only scientists, it's for everyone. So I invite all of you, please come on the 29th of January. See that you come with good ideas. We will get them on the table. We'll see what all can be implemented. And most